Now, I don't know about you, but if you've been keeping up with the world, you clearly know that there's this virus thing going around the world right now that is causing an epidemic. Panic ensues, and we've all been practically quarantined and laid off our jobs. It's been absolutely, stressful to all get out. And since we all can't go to the theaters, I realized, well, I'm going to need some stuff to watch. So I went to Twitter and asked, hey, if you're an independent filmmaker, whether you got a short film or a feature-length film, send it to me. I'm going to have plenty of time to watch it. Let me review it if I like it. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got one worth talking about. The Night They Knocked. Now, The Night They Knocked is a home invasion horror film in which a group of friends go off to a cabin in the woods, or more like a really nice house in the woods, and to detox, to get away from life. But unfortunately, they get a knock at their door, and it's intruders that are trying to kill them and ruin their vacation. What I think is so interesting about The Night They Knocked is, yes, this is a low-budget independent film in the sense that it was made for a mere $25,000, according to its IMDb page. And honestly, I felt like all $25,000 of that film actually went into the making of this movie. I actually, for the most part, thought this was a extremely well-directed film. I liked the cinematography. Majority of this film takes place at night, and majority of the time, I could actually see what was going on, which is a high praise. Because I've been watching a lot of independent films these past couple of days, and you could tell that they shot this film without any proper lighting, and that is not the case with this film. You could actually see what was going on in a lot of the shots of this film, so I actually thought the direction, the cinematography was good. It was very solid. But what really won me over about this movie was the horror aspects. There's actually some really fun horror set pieces in this film. One in particular is the opening sequence. I think they do a fantastic job at setting up the sort of horror that is to assume, and I loved how the staging of it all, the way it's shot, everything. It's a really, really cool sequence, and I definitely think that this movie is definitely worth checking out. I don't know a release date. All I know from IMDb is it says 2020, and who knows? With the state that the world is in right now, I can't give you a confirmed release date. I love the pacing of this movie. Most of the time when I watch a lot of independent films that are made for a shoestring budget, most of the time I find myself wishing it was either a bit longer or a bit shorter. I actually thought the pacing of this movie was fantastic, and I don't think it overstays its welcome, which is such a blessing to say for a film like this. It comes in, it does its job, it goes home, and I love that about this movie. The killers outside, are actually the actors portraying them. Yes, they're over the top, but they're over top in a gleefully fun sort of way to watch. That it's a very entertaining film, and you can watch this movie and definitely see inspirations of The Strangers while watching this film, which is fantastic because I think The Strangers is a brilliant movie. So to be compared to that, overall, The Night That Knocked is a fantastic little independent film that utilizes every bit of its budget and throws it out on the screen. It gives you a fantastic premise, and it utilizes that premise to massive effects. I love the horror set pieces. Yes, the characters are a bit typical, but I think the actors do the best that they can in bringing their characters to life. And it's just an overall fun, entertaining sort of film. And if you want to support some independent films, baby, here's one to watch. As the score goes, I'm going to give The Night They Knocked a 3.5 out of 5. So you guys, there you have it. That was my review for The Night They Knocked. If you are an independent filmmaker and you have a film, whether it's a feature length or even a short film, and you want me to watch it, whether it's just to give you some love on Twitter or whatnot, look, follow me on Twitter. I am always tweeting. I'm always on Twitter. My DMs are open. Let's talk. Also, if you want to email me, my email address is slashermoviereviews@gmail.com. Let's talk, baby. And until next time, I'm the Slasher Movier, and you guys have just been slashed.